Hello, my name is Mark Simmons with J&M PC Experts, and today I'm making a video for somebody that their Google Chrome isn't working, so they're forced to use Internet Explorer. But this video can actually be used for any of your web browser problems. Like some people may be able to get on Google Chrome but not Internet Explorer, or Firefox, Safari, and any of them. So we're going to cover the Google Chrome. If you pull Chrome up and you hit the menu off to the right, little lines, and then you want to go to settings. My brain froze for a minute. Okay, now on the left we want to click extensions. And these are going to have all the extensions that are installed on, or add-ons that are on Google Chrome. Avast, I know that I want the Google Voice Search. I use that, so I keep that. Hangouts, even though it doesn't work, I keep it. Now I don't have any on here that would be bad. If you want, you can just send me a message or an email. Let me know which ones that you have if you're not sure. But usually, if I'm ever in doubt, I'll just disable it by unchecking it. And as you see, it's still there, but it's turned off. And that way, it'll tell you whether that's causing a problem or not. And if it's not causing a problem, you can always enable it. Anything, really, in my opinion, I would turn off Bing, I would turn off AOL, Yahoo, any of those add-ons. And anything that's free coupons, there's so many out there, I can't list them all. But probably your best bet would be just to disable all of them. And then you want to close Firefox, or excuse me, Chrome, and then reopen it. And then try to go to a web page and see if it loads. More than likely, the reason, actually, I've never seen anybody have that type of a problem that does not have some serious viruses or malware. So while this may be a temporary fix, you need to run scans, and I would recommend Avast, A-V-A-S-T, Malwarebytes, Spybot, and you want to run them scans one by one. Don't run them at the same time. Now, if you want, I'll have links in the comments for those software. You can get it for free. Malwarebytes, I'm not sure if they're doing, I think they stopped the free version. It's sometime this month or next month that they won't have it free. So if you want to buy Malwarebytes, it's actually the best one that there is. If you want to purchase it, we actually have a sale running on it. You can get it for $10, and that's for a year subscription. Now, I don't think I have Firefox to show you how to do that, but let's pull up Internet Explorer. Actually, while we're doing this video, we're going to download Firefox. That way I can show you how to do that from Firefox as well. So basically, if you have a web browser that's not opening, there's a reason for it. It could just be in the settings. It could be you probably have a lot of toolbars installed. Okay, and while that's downloading, this is running a little bit slow because this is really just a backup laptop, and I have Windows updating, of course, and there's some other stuff running in the background that I need. Okay, we can close out Google Chrome now. And for Internet Explorer, I rarely ever use it, but it's see if I can remember. Manage add-ons, which there we go. Sometimes for some reason with Internet Explorer, if you hit that gear symbol and the page isn't all the way loaded, this won't be lit up like it wasn't, but now it is. So we're going to go to Manage Add-ons, Toolbars and Extensions, um, and see, really I don't have anything here that would be dangerous because I don't use Internet Explorer. I like to be safe. Now the search providers, I don't like Bing. They're actually ran by Microsoft, and they actually don't give you the right search results. And I don't want Yahoo, so I'm going to remove that and hit close. Um, that I shouldn't have hit close yet. But whenever toolbars and extensions, you can. Let me show you how to disable or enable. See, if it's disabled, it'll be enable here. But like if we're going to enable that now, see how it says disable. If you're having problems with Internet Explorer, just disable everything. Search providers, mine is Google, and then accelerators. That's really anything in here you're not going to need, so you could remove them if you wanted to. Don't need any tracking protection. Now, if you want to, instead of typing, like if you have a doubt about what to disable or delete or whatever, you can easily, from your keyboard, hold down CTRL, the control button, hold that down and look for the button that says PRT space SCR, that's print screen. Hold control and hit print screen, which I just did. You won't really see anything, but what you can do is you can go to paint, and it'll no, I don't want to save screenshots to Dropbox. You can if you had Dropbox installed. That would be an easy way to do it, and then you could just send me the link. But once Paint loads, hold Control V. Why didn't it work? Control V. Maybe because of the Dropbox. Let's try that again. Control, print screen, go to Paint, Control V. There we go. Okay. And as you see, there's the page that I was on. Now, if you do File, Save, and then we're just going to save it to the desktop so it's easy to be found. You can call it whatever you want and hit save, and then you can email that to me by doing an attachment. And that's Internet Explorer. Now I don't want Firefox as default. Now I used to always use Firefox, and then I started getting more what's the word, more familiar with Google Chrome, and it's not slow like it used to be when it first came out. But I like Google Chrome because if I bookmark something on this computer and then I go to the office, I still have that same bookmark as long as I'm signed in. Let's see, what else do we need to cover while we're waiting on that? You can also run what's called CCleaner. Now, if you're one of our customers, then you have CCleaner on your computer because it doesn't matter what the computer comes in for. I will put CCleaner on there because it can repair what's called the registry. A lot of times you'll get with viruses or general use, just over time you get registry errors, and every so often those need to be fixed. and you can do that through CCleaner, which I have that on a few different videos, I believe. No, we're not going to import nothing because I don't really use Firefox, but at least I'll have it here as a backup. But basically, let's see if we have CCleaner while we're waiting for Firefox. No, I don't have CCleaner on here, but it's pretty easy. You can just look through my YouTube channel and it's on there. And I'll be making a new tune-up video for 2014, which will also cover the CCleaner. So just subscribe to our channel, and then you'll be updated when we get it. Okay, now for Firefox, this is the default view of it, which I myself I don't like. I like to have the commands at the top. So on options, menu bar, we want to turn that on, and then if you go to, is it tools? Yeah, tools, and then add-ons. You just click on extensions. That'll show you what extensions you have, and appearance if you have any themes, and plugins. I mean, just you can click on that, and then you can never activate, ask to activate, blah blah blah, and then different services that are running, and that's it as far as the web browsers. Let's close tabs. Now we're going to pull up Malwarebytes. Sometimes Malwarebytes, and I haven't figured out why, but sometimes when it updates, then it doesn't want to open. And in that case, I just reinstall, or if it's running down in the taskbar, you can right click it and then update. Of course, that's going to take a while to load. Now, if you have Avast, being that you have a browser that's not loading properly, I would say that you're heavily infected. So your best option to do first after you disable everything and see if that fixes your problem is to right click it, depending on what version you have, and open Avast user interface. See, this is the new Malwarebytes here, and this is the paid. I've got the pro version, which is nice. The pro version actually blocks stuff before it happens. It's a lot like Avast. Let's see. We want to go to scan, and this is very important. You got the quick scan and you got the full scan, or you can scan a flash drive, CD, whatever. But what we're doing is, in this video, I'm just going to show you how to do a boot time scan. And you see how it's not scheduled. Go to settings, and it's going to scan everything. I changed this to high. Scan for potentially unwanted programs. That would be like spyware and programs that could be dangerous. Unpack archive files, which is important. And when a threat is found, apply the following action. Me, myself, I do move to chest. For some reason it doesn't always work, but this way it's kind of like automatic. So we hit OK, and then we're going to click on start, which I'm not doing that now because then it's going to restart the computer. We can show you what it's going to look like. Hit start. It's going to say the boot time scan will run on the next system restart. Do you want to restart the computer now? We're going to hit no, but in your case hit yes. And then basically what that does is if there's anything viruses or malware that's hiding behind Windows, that's going to find it, because what happens is your computer boots up, goes to boot up normally, and then you'll notice you'll see Windows loading like it normally would, and then it goes to a command screen like the old DOS screen, and it's going to scan everything. So basically, to put it simply, it tricks the malware into thinking that Windows hasn't loaded yet, so it's detectable, even the stuff that wouldn't normally be detectable. But after you run that, you can send me what is in your the virus chest. Let's go. I shouldn't have closed that out. Sorry about that. Let's pull that back up. This is the new version of Avast. So let's see if we can find it. Oh, there it is. The quarantine virus chest. And as you see, there was some stuff that my computer had found before, or this computer, and it'll show up here. There used to be a way you could print this. Then again, you could just do a screenshot. But if you do a screenshot, if you could do me a favor and slide that over, and then drag and slide this over. That way we're getting the whole information, the name, location, blah blah blah. And then you can once we have that, you can clear that out. Now, if you have Malwarebytes, especially the new one, which is awesome, you can set up a scheduler to where it automatically schedules a scan, so you never have to manually scan it again. But you would click scan now, and it's going to check for updates and then scan, but we're going to cancel the scan because I don't have anything on here. And then of course there's Spybot, which you can download free from their website. I'm trying to think what it was. SaferNetworking.org, I believe. Yep, there it is. Spybot Search and Destroy. You don't have to go through all this stuff here. Just go to download, and you just need the free version. This one down here where it says other downloads, just click that, and then download. Unless of course you want to donate to them. Save to the desktop. Now it shouldn't take too long to download that, but the first step with Spybot is you want to immunize. You need to close out all your browsers, and you can click immunize. It'll check, and then you click on immunize now, and it'll immunize. That's not removing any viruses or anything. Basically, that's just changing your security settings of your browsers to make it more secure and you're not as vulnerable. Then you're going to click on search and destroy, and then that's the scan page, and you'll click on check for problems, which this again I have videos on. I have extensive videos on Spybot and Avast, and I'll be making new ones, especially with the new Malwarebytes that came out, and they changed things by not offering a free version anymore. Which, let's see, you may be able to get a trial. Let's see. And that's Malwarebytes. .org. And you will need internet to install Spybot. Oh yeah, okay. They still do have the free version. might have got an email stating that they were going to stop that. But maybe not yet, or maybe they changed it. Or it could just be a trial. It's more than likely it's probably just a trial. But click finish on Spybot, and it should automatically load. Another thing too is if you're Vista, Windows 7, and I think Windows 8, you'll actually have to close Spybot back out. I'm pretty sure we'll find out. It used to be you had to right click and run as administrator. Usually that's just how I open it. It's habit. Because what you have to give Spybot administrative rights. Just next, next, next. Start using. Now, this is what I was telling you about. First, you want to go to immunize. That's your best thing, which I haven't ran Spybot on this, as you see, because where it says unprotected, there's numbers in the red. That's the unprotected settings and files. And this won't take long to actually scan to see how vulnerable you are. But it will take, once you click on immunize, that will take a long time. I've seen it take up to an hour, hour and a half, depending on your system. And then once that's done, you're going to click on search and destroy and then check for problems. And the thing with Spybot is what confuses a lot of people is once you do the immunization, that's done. But I would recommend doing that every time your Windows updates. And then on the search and destroy, when you check for problems, it's going to take a long time to run that scan. And then when it does, it's going to find things, and you have to make sure all those are checked. And then I believe it'll be labeled remove problems or fix problems, I think it is. And it'll take a while. You'll see a green, just like this green bar here, you'll see one down at the bottom. You just let that finish all the way, and then it'll tell you when it's finished that you'll need to restart to allow it to finish the scans on the ones that it couldn't remove. And then you click reboot or yes or whatever it is, and it'll load just like with Avast. It'll load like as if it's going into Windows, and then all you'll see you'll see a black screen right here, and it'll only have the Spybot window. Then it's working properly. It's scanning. Now, keep in mind that scan will take a long time, but it's thorough. But between Avast, Malwarebytes, and Spybot, that should get you totally clean. And once you determine which add-ons on your browser is causing the problem, just get rid of them. And we're not going to sit here through the whole thing because it looks like it could be a long time. But I'm going to let that run in the background. And for any of the screenshots or anything that you need to send me, there will be a link at the bottom of the information on the video. You'll click on show more, and it'll have the links to Avast, the links to Malwarebytes, the links to Spybot, but also it'll have the link to my support ticket system to where you can just send me the screenshots or information that you need help with. I hope this has been helpful to you. And as always, if you need any help, you can email me or you can contact me through our support ticket system, which is support.wvpctech.com. And if you need a how-to video, just let us know and we'll make one for you. Have a great day.